Hey everyone, wanted to jump in and give my take on map 195, Creeper Librium, which is a CreeperWorld 3 user-made map. It's a puzzle map. I've seen several people posting about it lately, and there's lots of different solutions out there, but I think it could be done a little easier, so I wanted to give my take on it. I zoom in and out a lot, so if that makes you dizzy, sorry. But anyway, if you just look at the map overall real quick, we'll see we have a bunch of alternating creeper. Mine's orange. Sorry if that messes you up, but and anti-creeper. Now, one thing that you notice is they generate the same amount at the same time. So the map overall should stay relatively stable. You do have some areas that are already kind of over flooded, but a lot of areas here that aren't. The other thing is you'll see, I don't know what this is, 4 plus 6 times 12, 100 or something totems. So if you start building out into all those, that's going to overflow you on power. So we're just going to go through real quick right now and select all of them and disable them. I don't know of a way to select these faster than this, so sorry about that. But what we'll talk about some strategies while we do that. One of the things to do is you'll notice in the center of the map there's a collector in a power zone. So we've already got some power generation, and we can use that to generate more power, but also build out our network. I'm going to go ahead and disable those in case I mess up. And I think if you kind of try to think about what the goal of the map is before you get started, that should help you to determine your strategy. You know, what do we want to do here? Do we want to generate a whole bunch of weapons? Do we want to generate a whole bunch of power? You know, what's the overall goal here? And I think if we just look at the fact that it should stay relatively balanced, we shouldn't need a whole lot of weapons. We have access to some cannons and mortars and other stuff. No titans. The forge is already built, and all 3 of our command nodes are already built. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build out a relay, and then just kind of, I don't know, start. Maybe, I know a lot of you will probably say this is overbuilding, but I want to just go ahead and start building some stuff. One of the things that I noticed real quick is if these edges stay, if they stay clean, which they might, then we can go ahead and start eliminating some of these pretty quickly. The ones that have, and you want to be careful to not wipe out your anti-creeper also. But we can go ahead and start knocking out some of these creeper generators, whatever the heck they're called. But let's go ahead and get a few of those made, and let's turn on one totem so we'll get a little bit of stuff going there. This side, I don't think we can reach. Let's hit one here. No, let's stay up high. And let's go ahead and do the same thing over here. Just kind of hit some areas that we can get to. Again, I know this is overbuilding, but it's going to kind of occur in the background while I'm doing other things. I do like to have stuff kind of build out. We don't really need that. We can do this over here. All right, let's go ahead and kill off some, I don't remember what these are called, but the creeper generators. Yeah, there's one here. We can get rid of this one. Once that clears out, that'll kind of let us get going some more. Okay, let's let it go. And we shouldn't be overwhelmed too much with power. It definitely will. I'm going to speed it up. It definitely will be overwhelmed with power, but if we can get some of these things generated early and improve upon our power generation first, then that should be pretty good. I like to always have reactors generating if we can. I'm going to go ahead and dump a mortar over there. We can almost boost our power generation. Let's give that a couple more seconds here, and then I'm going to go ahead and dump in a third reactor. There we go. All right, so let's boost our power, and let's boost our, or let's turn on a second totem. There we go. Get those out of the way. Actually, let's move this guy so it'll hit both of those. And let's go ahead and connect this side down here. I'll get rid of that one. All right, so trucking along, need to have some power generation made. And you'll see this will actually go pretty quickly. Actually, we could probably go ahead and just jump into these other areas. Let's do that. And just let it build out. I think the biggest mistake on this particular map is people not disabling the totems, because I've watched so many. I don't know why this map is popular, but I've watched so many. Let's back up here. Let's just leave that. I watched so many people play this map, and they just get bombarded with totem sucking your energy. So I get it. I mean, totems are awesome, but you don't need them in this map. Once we get enough energy going here, you'll see that pretty quickly it'll just start to clear itself up. You just need a few totems, and back up there. And the rest is just getting to where you can pop the whatever they're called, creeper generators. I don't know if y'all have taken a look at Knucklecracker. He posts his development for CreeperWorld 3, which is kind of CreeperWorld 4. Which is looking pretty awesome. A full 3D world. That's going to be pretty exciting. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and get these up here. Let's get him moved up maybe here. And get this one built. And I think we can go ahead and, yep, we can get rid of that dude. Get rid of that dude. Yeah, we're totally overloaded on power right now. That's all right. Let's boost our power. And since we have some, let's boost our creation. As long as we have some power, that'll speed things up a little bit. Building out this network is going to go crazy. I mean, it's just going to... One of the things that you could do is you can kind of cheat and jump in here. We'll do that, and we'll throw in a reactor. Let that get boosted. Everything's going to kind of have to build out for a few minutes here. Let's see what else yeah, we're going to be able to reach just about everything, I think. Go ahead and get that dude. This may become a problem. This is okay. All right, so how are we doing? Let's generate faster. As that network finishes up, it's going to finish up just a few more down here in the bottom right. Yeah, let's go ahead and build this stuff out. Get rid of that dude. That's not ready. That's already going. That's already going. That's not ready. Let's go ahead and put in a mortar here. Not ready, not ready. This one's ready. I know it's driving some of you crazy that I just keep overbuilding with power, but I mean, it's fine. Let's go ahead and build some more. Get this stuff fixed. Normally I don't overbuild like that, but whatever. See, they're just disappearing. So that I'm not concerned about that pool anymore. I am concerned about these two pools. So I'm going to go ahead and work them down with that mortar. Let's go ahead and work. You know, if you put one right here and then we upgrade the range once, one mortar will hit all 4 pools, which is kind of nice. Let's see, these are already clearing out. So let's dump one here. Yep. Is this ready? Is that close enough? No, not quite close enough. Oh, it will be. Here, look at this. It's already clearing out. And see, we only have 2 totems going. Oh, now we got plenty of energy. Check it out. All right, so I'm going to get a little extra, reserves. And let's just enable a couple more totems to speed that up. And go ahead and build out some more reactors. This guy's cleared up. Make sure I don't hit the anti-creeper. And let's drop this guy down here and boost our range. That'll take care of all those. This guy is almost ready. Let's just go ahead and do it here. This guy's ready. So you can see it's just a pattern. I mean, there's nothing rocket science about this particular map. That's going to be a gamble, but I'm going to go ahead and build there. And let's get a mortar going on all 3 of these guys. In fact, I'll move him over here, start dealing with those, and let's speed it up. Hit me a little faster. All right, this guy's ready. That one's already going. This one will be ready here any second now. This guy's working on these. Let's speed up. Nah, we don't really have to speed up anything. Let's speed up our network speed and time generation because we're done. I mean, that's it. That's all there is to this map. I've seen a lot of people take a bunch of different strategies on, God, we got to build up tons of research and tons of energy, and I mean, it's just not necessary. You just don't. You don't have to do it. In fact, I'm going to drop this guy down here to try to clear this out a little faster. I sometimes have the need to, let's get rid of that dude and save some energy. I sometimes have the need to clear everything perfectly, but you got to ask yourself, what's the goal? Am I trying to clear a map, or am I trying to make it look pretty, or what exactly am I trying to do here? Let's get over here and work on that. Maybe enable a couple more just for fun. Try to get things a little faster. Yeah, I think this is our last one, so let's speed up generation here and network. Is that it? Yeah, that's the last one, I think. Let's see. Oh, I could speed up the map. There we go, up to number 4. And should be just about done. There we go. Yep, so you can see, I mean, it's just not necessary. We really only did it with 2, maybe 3 totems until the very end there, and it's just all about. It's a good example of analyze your map, figure out what it is you need to do, look at your anti-creeper and or your creeper and see what their rates are, because that is important. It does help you, figure out what strategies you need to take, for each one. That's it. Thanks, everybody. Again, this is map 195, Creeper Librium, and it's just an example of sometimes these puzzle maps, you just don't have to do a whole lot. That's why they're puzzles. So have a good weekend.